What up, Wargamers? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Stoss, and today I have Tal with me.
Morning.
And we are here to have a game of Warhammer Fantasy, 6th edition. Yes, that's right, we are back for another game of 6th edition, and today it is going to be 2,000 points of Dwarves versus...
the greatest of all time. The GOAT. The Beastmen.
The GOAT, excellent, love it indeed. So yes, it's Dwarves versus Beastmen. Yeah, you haven't actually had a game of 6th edition, is that correct?
No, I have not. No, I started with 4th. I haven't
Excellent.
played a fantasy edition since 4th.
God damn, that's epic.
Yeah, be kind.
I will, sir. I will. I'll very much. I'll guide you through the experience as I crush you mercilessly. We'll see how that goes. I've changed up my list a little bit. I've added a new unit. Finished painting it last night. You'll see that in a minute. Your army is a fantastic smattering of both old and new miniatures, very much like mine, which is awesome. Some of them are super old. Some of them are brand new. Love it, but you'll see all of that in a minute. So, if you enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the things. If you're interested in coming in and having a game with me and you live near Brisbane or are interested in traveling, hit me up on the Rogue Element Gaming Facebook page, links in the description, and we'll get something sorted out. If you want to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member. You click on the join button, it'll take you to a page where you can have a look at the different tiers you can use to support us here. Our channel members is what's going to keep this channel growing with new models, lights, all of the things. So, thank you so much to my current channel members. But without any further ado, let's have a look at the armies, we'll have a look at the table, and then we will get this underway. And here we have my 2,000 point Dwarf throng from Carrick-Herne for today. So, leading the army today will be Dwarf Lord Thorek Stonesplitter. He's back to lead the throng once again. And today he is going to be armed with Gromril armor with the Rune of Stone, giving him a 3-up armor save. A shield, putting that up to a 2-up armor save. He'll also have a runic hand weapon with the Master Rune of Swiftness, making him always strike first, and 2 runes of cleaving, putting him up to Strength 6. He also holds a runic talisman with the Master Rune of Spite, giving him a 4-up ward save. So, he's a bit of a beast. 2-up armor save, 4-up ward save, always striking first at Strength 6. Oh, he's gonna be a bit of a wrecking ball. Let's see how he does today. Then we have my Dwarf Thane Battle Standard Bearer, Thorin. He is going to be armed with Gromril armor with the Rune of Stone. He has a runic hand weapon with the Rune of Fury and a Rune of Cleaving, giving him +1 strength and +1 attack. My little blender Battle Standard Bearer. And then today, instead of the usual Runesmith, we have another Thane. We have Thane Barden Flinteye. And he is going to be armed with Gromril armor, Rune of Stone. He also has the Rune of Resistance on it, allowing him to re-roll his armor save. And he's got a great weapon. There he is, the great weapon-wielding one-eyed Barden. Hell yeah! Okay, moving on to the core, we have 2 units of warriors, 19 strong. The one on the left has great weapons, heavy armor, and full command. And then the new unit that I've painted and finished up last night, it is a unit of 19 warriors with hand weapon and shield, heavy armor, full command. Hell yeah, look at them. The brand new unit. Let's see how they go. Hopefully they won't have the curse of freshly painted units on them today. Oh boy. Then we've got 10 Quarrelers, light armor, shields, no command. Moving into the special, we have 19 Iron Breakers, full command, and then as usual, the Rune of Battle on the standard, giving them +1 combat res. The Slayers, 20 of them, full command. They're still here. I still love them. Hell yeah, Slayers. Then moving into the artillery slots, you've seen it before, it's here again. It is the Grudge Thrower, 2 runes, Rune of Accuracy and Rune of Penetrating, allowing it to re-roll the scatter dice and giving it +1 strength. The Cannon, who is always a disappointment. You're going to prove yourself again today, aren't you, Cannon? You're going to do it. You're going to redeem yourself, get some public opinion back. It still has the Rune of Forging, allowing it to re-roll a misfire. And then lastly, in the rare slot, it is the return of the organ gun. We haven't seen him in a few games, and I thought it would be nice to bring him back just to shake everything around a little bit. And that is it. That is it. That is the 2,000 point Dwarf Throng for today. And here we have Tal's 2,000 points of the Beastmen. All right, Tal, take us through it, mate.
Okay, so I've got a Beast Lord with the Mark of Khorne, giving him Frenzy and an extra attack.
Very nice.
He's wielding the Axes of Korgor, which give him another attack and let him re-roll all his misses in close combat.
Oh boy.
He's wearing the Crimson Armor of Dargan, which is Chaos Armor, giving him a 4+ save, and you will need to pass a leadership test to even strike at him.
Oh boy. I mean, dwarves do have pretty good leadership, but still, that's, there's a chance that I just won't even get to hit him. That's gnarly.
On top of that, he has a Talisman of Protection, giving him a 6-up ward.
Very good. Just a little bit of a chance to shrug off those vital wounds. Hell yeah. He looks awesome, man.
I've got a Wargore as my battle standard bearer, and he has the Mark of Chaos Undivided. He's wearing heavy armor, and he's wielding the Vitriolic Totem, which gives every attack by the unit that he leads the poisonous trait.
Ooh.
Which means they'll be wounding automatically on 6s to hit.
Very nice. Very nice indeed, sir.
And then finally, level 2 Shaman, with the Mark of Chaos Undivided. He'll be using the Law of Shadow. He has the Staff of Dark Oath, which is a Bray Staff. And it gives him the ability to cast the Wild Call, which can throw a charge out in the middle of the magic phase.
Gross, a little charge in the magic phase.
He's also got Chaos Armor and a Chaos Familiar, which gives him an extra spell known.
Very nice, very nice. Excellent, that is the heroes. Moving on to the core.
Alright, so I've got a small beast herd with 10 gores and 5 ungores, full command.
Hell yeah.
Behind them, we've got the Bestigors with Mark of Khorne.
Very nice, they are the best gores.
They have the Gore Banner, which lets them reroll panic tests, but I don't expect they'll be needing that.
Indeed.
In the front there, the Warhounds, 10 of those.
The Hounds of War, very nice.
And a Chariot behind them.
Hell yeah.
And then the big blob, the revolting core.
Oh god.
28 gores with 2 hand weapons apiece, 11 ungores with spears, musician, and they will be led by the heroes at the front there.
Sweet. Look at him. Look at how many of these sweet old monopose gores he's got. I haven't seen these things in many a moon. Hell yeah. They look awesome, man. So cool to see them all painted up and on the table.
Mm-hmm. At the back there, 3 Minotaurs, also with the Mark of Khorne.
Very good, the Bull Boys.
Light armor, and they are a full command.
Indeed, nothing but command. Love that.
In front, 3 Dragon Ogres with great weapons and light armor.
Hell yeah, the beautiful new Dragon Ogre sculpts. I do love them, and they look amazing, dude. Well done.
And finally, the Chaos Giant, who is a mutant monstrosity.
Hell yes, excellent. I love it. I love the themed Chaos Giant. Awesome, man. Awesome. All right, and that is it. That is Tal's 2,000 point Bray Herd for today. All right, rolling up for the spells for the level 2 Bray Shaman on the Law of Shadows. And he's getting 3 spells because he has a Chaos Familiar. All right, sir, let's see it. Roll them up. All right, 6, lovely.
Shades.
Pit of Shades. 5, Unseen Lurker, okay. And then lastly, 2 is Creeping Death. No, he didn't get that Pelt of Midnight, sad. Do you want to keep those? Do you want to take any for the Steed of Shadows?
No, I think we'll stick
those
with that.
Yeah, look, I think that's probably for the best. So there it is. It is Creeping Death, Unseen Lurker, and Pit of Shades. And here we are, all set up and deployed for this 2,000 point game of the Dwarves versus the Beastmen. So, the basic kind of narrative that we have going on here is, some time ago, an Empire Baron, somewhere near the stronghold of Carrick-Herne, sent a message asking for help and support because there's a Beastman Bray herd just rampaging through their lands and, sacking villages and destroying things. And they're asking, for their ancient allies, the Dwarves, to come forth and help them. Now, the dwarves, doing things slowly as they always do, they ummed and ahed about it. They considered whether it was right or wrong. There was multiple meetings, but in the end, Dwarf Lord Thorek Stonesplitter has decided to honor his old oaths of friendship and come out to help the men of the Empire. Unfortunately, because it took a little bit of time for them to do it, they have turned up a little bit late in this case. So as you can see, we are rocking up to the edge of a freshly sacked Empire settlement. We've got these lovely buildings in the back on fire, freshly destroyed. And so the dwarves have come a little bit late, but we will, we maybe couldn't save them, but we are going to avenge them. And so that is it. That is the basic kind of narrative we have going on here. Let's have a look at the terrain in the battlefield. So we set up the terrain much like I have in my last few games, where we picked a piece of terrain, we rolled 5d6 in a scattered dice, and we scattered it out and, kind of shoved and moved things as needed a little bit afterwards. And this is what we came up with. It's a little bit different. So we've got, a couple of woods, or a couple of larger woods. We've got a couple of very small crops of small woods. We ended up with a couple of hills, and as always, the dwarves got a hill in their deployment zone, way off to the edge with a little wood in front of it. So that's interesting, that's different. We've got, a difficult terrain over there, and all of the rock piles will be very difficult terrain. The buildings in the back there are just set dressing. They're not going to be used as terrain. If anything ends up interacting with them, things will just move through them freely because they are just there narratively. And that is it. That's the battlefield. Let's have a look at the deployment. So, on the dwarves side, up on the hill, we've got the 10 quarrelers. On the front line, we've got cannon, slayers, grudge thrower. Got the iron breakers with my general, the organ gun. We have the warriors with great weapons with the battle standard bearer, and then the warriors, the freshly painted warriors with hand weapon and shield, led by the thane with the great weapon. And so that is the dwarven battle line. Tal, can you take me through deployment on your side, please, sir?
We have dragon ogres and minotaurs
Hell
over
yeah.
on the flank here. Nice juicy target in the middle with my chaos giant.
Indeed.
Bestigors in the middle after some prime real estate and doing some serious business.
Indeed,
down the
looking
center.
for dwarven meat.
My general and command group with this skirmishing group of gores.
Indeed.
Going to push through the forest there and be a massive pain in the backside.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do about them, but there they are.
Chariot to sweep around on the other flank.
Very good.
And a unit of gores and chaos hounds laying in ambush. Hopefully will come out where I want them to, but
we'll see.
If they don't, that's still good fun.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. So that is it. This is deployment. This is the battlefield, and that was the narrative. All that is left is to roll for first turn. Are you ready, Tal?
Yeah.
Very good, sir. So the dwarves finished dropping first, so it will be +1 to the roll-off for the dwarves. Good luck and Godspeed, sir. Ha! Whoa, it's a 6 overall to the dwarves. 6-4 with the +1. So it is going to be turn 1, dwarves. Yes! Dwarves turn 1 movement phase. No charges to declare, so this is where everything is before the movement phase, and I've moved nothing at all. Surprisingly, not surprising at all, because dwarves, beastmen, it just, I'm happy with my battle line, there's no point to move it at this point. So that is movement phase done. Alright, dwarves shooting phase, starting out with the guess weapons as always. I have picked my targets, I have guessed my ranges, and I've got my cannon going 18 inches straight towards that giant, that filthy mutated chaos giant. Ugh. And I've got my grudge thrower aiming up into the Bestigor, just going straight for the center of them, and that is 26 inches. Let's get the pain straight out of the way. Let's get this misfire done. Let's go with the cannon, sir. We need to check 19 inches. Landing right there initially. Okay, I maybe overshot a bit. A 10 might still go over him. Don't show me a 10 here. Here we go. So yes, this is I roll this dice to see how much further it's going at this point. And that is where it's going to land, and then from there, hopefully it bounces. So, from there, it is going an extra 6 inches. That should be enough. Looks like it's landing right on his base. We'll measure that up. So yes, colliding straight into him and then going an extra, it doesn't really matter, but then pounding 8 inches out from behind him. Okay. All right, so I've hit him with the cannonball. Hell yeah. You didn't misfire first turn. Amazing. So it's a strength 10 cannon, sir. What is the toughness of a giant?
Giant is toughness 5.
Toughness 5. All right, we're wounding the giant on a 2. We do it. We wound him. It's D6 wounds. How many wounds does this giant have?
6.
6. Okay, so I need to see a 6 to kill it. It's unlikely. But does the cannonball go straight through it? The cannonball shoots out. It careens straight into the giant and... Oh, no! God! Yay! I don't know how I feel about that. That's super rough. Sorry, bro, but the giant is killed. Oh, man. Okay. Well done, cannon. I'm actually a little sad. The giant, the poor giant. But yes, the cannonball goes out and boom, just smashes straight through the chest of the giant, leaving a big gaping, sucking wound. And boom, down he goes, straight there. When he dies, he falls, I'm assuming. But at this point, he's not going to hit anything because he's out by himself. Well placed. Wow. Good work, Cannon. You killed a thing. Amazing. Amazing. All right, let's move on to the grudge thrower. So grudge thrower is going 26 inches straight towards the center of those bestigor. All right, we've landed straight on the front of the standard bearer. So right on the front of the unit there. But what matters are these scatter dice. So that is where it's landing initially. Can we keep it there with the scatter dice? We've got 2 chances re-rolling the what am I looking for? The scatter. Re-rolling the scatter dice, looking for that direct hit. A direct hit is what I want at this point. Show it to me! Or 6 inches back. That's not the best. I am going to re-roll this scatter dice, hoping to get that direct hit. Direct hit? Are you direct? You are! Ooh! Oh boy. So, we will be back, seeing how many of those boys are getting clapped. Alright, and this is what we've come up with. We have 2 getting partially clipped in the second rank. We've got the guy directly under the dot being automatically hit, and then we've got the 2 on either side, and the 1 directly behind him also being fully covered. So 4 being hit automatically, and 2 are coming into the pool, being partially clipped by the template on 4 pluses. Oh, one of them comes in, lovely. Okay, we've got the guy directly under, getting killed on a 2, because strength 10. Meh. No, very good, that's a 1. One of these would be the unit champion as well. So we need to do a 2-up lookout, sir, for the unit champion. So on a 2-up, the unit champion gets out of the way. He does, so it is just normal bestigors. It is a strength 5 weapon because of the rune of penetrating, so these boys are getting killed on 3s. Oh, only 2. Only 2, sir. So 2 of them do get hit. The what is this thing? The rock goes whoosh, it comes out. It slams into the front line. You know, the gore horn or whatever it is at the front manages to step out of the way, and 2 of them just boom, smashed to death by splinters of rock. Love it. Hell yeah. Nicely done. I can't believe the 2-up failed. That's a classic. That's a classic. Cool, love that. All right, well, this is definitely out of range, 18 inches, no go here, but I got some crossbows, I got some quarrelers. So yeah, look, I'll put 6 of my quarrelers into the minotaurs, and I'll put the other 4 into the bestigor. So let's measure up and see how many of these guys are in range. We've got 30 inches, sir. All right. All right, the 6 going into the Minotaurs were in range, the 4 attempting the bestigor, no dice. Okay, so it is just going to be 6 shots. 6 shots into the Minotaurs. We are over half range, so we are needing 5s to hit. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, I got 4 out of the 6. Ridiculous. Okay. There's strength 4 crossbows to toughness 4 Minotaurs. So we need 4s to wound. Or get the average on that. We get 2 wounds, sir. It does punch through their light armor, so that is just 2 wounds. I think they're 3 wound models.
Yes, they are.
Very good, sir. So one of those Minotaurs is down to 1 wound remaining.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, because I only did 2 wounds.
Oh, and wonderful.
Yeah, 3 wound models. Sweet. All right, we've, the crossbow bows come down, they fly out, boom, a couple of them stick into that Minotaur, wounding it grievously. It's almost dead. It's panting, it's puffing, it's bleeding, but it still lives. Hell yeah, and that is it. That's the turn done. We murked the giant, which, you know, for the game, I'm happy about that. But honestly, I'm a little sad to see it go turn 1. Meh. But still, huzzah. And yeah, we killed a couple of Bestigor. Not as good as it could have been, but not too shabby. So that is it. That is the end of Dwarves, turn 1. Beastmen, turn 1. Movement phase, no charges to declare, but we do have an unruly check for that big herd of Gors, sir. So on a roll of 1, if there was something in range, they would have to charge it, but if there's nothing in range, they have to do a normal move towards the nearest visible enemy. We'll check the wording exactly, but let's see it. Are they unruly, sir, on a roll of 1? They are, turn 1, hilarious. Honestly, I don't think it's going to be a problem, but we'll come back with that. So that would put us into the remaining move step because no charges. So this is where everything is now, and this is where it all ends up. All right, Tal, take us through it, sir.
Okay, so Dragon Ogre's marching up with the woods for cover.
Hell yeah.
Minotaurs sneaking through that gap there as well.
Very nice.
Putting themselves in dangerous line of sight of that cannon.
Indeed, sir.
Vestigor's pushing up to the center. The unruly move kind of was pretty much what I wanted to do anyway. So
Indeed.
Walking up running up through the woods.
Yep.
And the chariot running around the side.
Swoosh up on the flank. Love it. So that's the movement phase done. The Beastmen have no shooting phase. Oh, well, actually, it's magic phase first anyway. Lol. So, we are going into magic phase. First magic phase of the game. So, Tal, build your power pool for me, please, sir.
All right, so 2 base.
Indeed.
And 2 for a level 2 wizard.
Perfect. Excellent. Giving him a 4 total. And I have no runesmith this game, so I just have my 4 base for my racial immunity and hatred of magic. So, it's 4 to 4. Do you know what you would like to cast, sir?
Let's go big.
Ooh.
Let's try a Pit of Shades.
Very good.
Which is 11 plus.
Oh boy.
Lets me put down the 3-inch template wherever I like.
Gross. So, where are you going to put it?
I'm going to put it on that cannon.
This one?
Yes.
Very good. So the Pit of Shades is targeting the cannon. And yes, you can throw, as a level 2 wizard, you can throw 3 dice max at a spell. Good luck and Godspeed, sir.
All right.
Let's see it.
11 plus.
11 plus. Oh, you do get it on a 12? On a 12. Oh, very nice. So look, I am going to try and dispel it.
Yes.
Because no thank you. I don't want you Pit of Shading at my business. So I'm going to throw all 4 dice at it to try and get rid of that.
All right.
Get out of here. Oh, I do not. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I failed. God damn it. No. That's not good. All right, sir. So, I mean, you can orientate it in any way that you would like. So yes, we have two crew fully covered and 1 being clipped. So that one is coming into the hit pool on a 4+, sir. It does. Very good. So you've got 3 of them. It is strength 3, is that correct?
It is a strength 3 hit.
All right, sir. So these are wounding on 5. Strength 3 to toughness 4 dwarves. Wounding on 5s. Ooh, you get 1. Does it ignore armor saves or anything like that?
I don't think so. No,
all
it does
right,
not.
Cool. Well, they've got light armor, so I'll have a 6-up armor save against this pit. No, no, that is a 1. So you do kill one of these crew. Very good, sir. Black. But now is the big thing. So now I roll, is it?
Yes,
The
on a
opponent
1
rolls?
to 3, you climb out of the pit,
Very good.
but that counts as moving.
Yes, and on a 4+, we managed to stay out of the pit entirely. So I need a 4+ here, otherwise this cannon's not shooting next turn because it will have counted as moving. So, 4+. 4+ out of the pit. Yes, lucky. That's a big deal. So we are not affected by the pit, but you have killed a crew member. That is always useful. Cool. You do have 1 dice left, sir.
I have 1 dice left, and I've got if I can manage a 6, I can cast Creeping Death down at that unit of warriors.
Very good, sir. All right, let's see it. On a
Worth a look.
6. Oh, you do it! Unbelievable! Oh,
No.
God!
And no dispels left, I
No,
believe.
no, I used all my dice and failed miserably. Lame.
All right, so D6 strength 3 hits, no armor saves.
Okay, so D6 strength 3 hits coming in.
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes.
No shoes for you. Yeah.
2.
Well, 2 shoes.
All right.
And strength
Very
3.
difficult to fit on hooves.
Indeed. So wounding on 5s.
5s.
Nothing. No love. Unlucky. All right, well, that is it. There is no shooting phase, so that is it. You moved up, you clipped a crewman off, 50-50 chance of actually, nullifying that cannon for a turn. Unlucky, but that is it. That is the end of Beastmen, turn 1. Dwarves, turn 2, movement phase, no charges to declare, so this is where everything is before the movement phase, and I've not moved anything again. Lol, it just seems pointless at this point. The beasts are coming, they're going to be in my face in a turn or two, so I'm just going to wait. Because that's what dwarves do. That's how we ended up here at this point in time. We waited too long, but that's what we're doing. So it's shooting phase time. It's right. It's another dwarf phase, people. Here we go. I've picked my targets. I've guessed my ranges. This turn, the cannon is going for those dragon ogres, and he's guessed 6 inches, and the grudge thrower is going at 23 inches into that big blob of gores. I'm only going to be killing ungors, but they need to die at some point, so I guess now's the time. So that is it. Let's start with the cannon. Let's start with the cannon. All right, that is where it's going initially. Hopefully I haven't overshot it. A 10 will hopefully still clip the back of the base, but we'll see. So that is my initial guess. And then it is going an extra 8 inches forward. That looks pretty good. Looks like it'll probably land straight on top of him. Yes, indeed. Boom, landing straight on top of him, and it bounces through an extra misfire. Doesn't matter, so it's sticking right into him at this point. Okay, it is strength 10, so it's wounding him on a 2. Yes, I do wound him.
Oh, yep.
This isn't D6 damage, this is D3 damage. Your giant's still alive. Lol. Game state corrupted. All right, look, we're going to bring the giant back on the table and we're going to have it as if he moved. Damn it, that's so annoying. God, I know all of you are already in the comments being like, no, it's D. Yeah, that's so annoying. I got it, guys, I got it. We'll fix it, but let's go here. How many wounds is a dragon ogre, sir?
Dragon ogre is a wonderful 4 wounds.
Wow, I can't even kill one. So I'm doing D3 wounds to that dragon ogre. 3, all right, one of them is down to a single wound remaining. Cool, we're gonna get that giant back on the field. All right. Game state restored, giant's back on the field, it's got 3 wounds remaining. I can't believe I did that, that's so annoying, but there it is. I caught it before it went too far and couldn't be fixed. Giant's back, people, and we moved him, boom, he's 12 inches forward, so there he is. Maybe I would have done something different, but too bad. It's my mistake, I'm gonna live with it. So, there he is, we're back. So, let's move on to the grudge thrower. Grudge thrower is going 23 inches straight towards that unit. So that's where she's gone initially. Not too bad, maybe an inch short of where I wanted, but there it is. So let's see if it'll stay there. Or 6 inches back in. You know what? That might even be better. Yes, wait, you know what? I'll take that scatter, 6 inches back in. So that is where she has gone. She's flown over a little extra. All right, we have 3 fully covered and automatically hit and 2 partials. So these partials are coming into the hit pool on 4s. Neither. And then because these are automatically allocated to the Ungor in the unit, and it is a strength 5 weapon to the toughness 3 Ungor, these Ungor are getting splattered on 2s. Lame, I get a 1. 2 Ungor, 2 out of the many do get killed. Hell yeah. So, the boom, out it comes and slams into the back, just smashing into Ungor faces, destroying them, smashing filthy, gross, beastie faces, clipping horns, smashing hooves. Hell yeah. Alright, that is the 2 major artillery pieces, but we do have an extra one that's getting to fire this turn. So, my organ gun is going to dial up on those Bestigor. I considered putting it into the giant at this point, but giant's toughness 5, its strength 5. Depending on how many hits I get, I'm only wounding 50% of them on average, so I'm going for the Bestigor. And the way this works is I roll this artillery die, and that is how many automatic hits go through. So I'm looking for a big one. Here. Here we go. How many hits come pumping out of that organ gun? 6. Oh yeah, I'll take 6. 6 is pretty sweet. So it is going to be 6 hits at strength 5 to toughness 4 Bestigor. We are going to be killing them on 3s. Oh yeah, we only fail 2 of them, sir. So that is 4 Bestigor going down in a puff of smoke and a hail of little cannonballs and boom, 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 boom. Almost a front rank just falls, smashed to pieces Hell yeah, love that. No panic tests because they are frenzied. So all that leaves is my Quarrelers. Quarrelers, I don't know, 10 Quarrelers into him. He is a large target, so I'd be hitting him on 4s, because I'm probably still over half range, but wounding him on 5s. Nah, I'm putting them into the Minotaurs. Alright. They'll all be in range this turn because you've moved forward and I've got a 30-inch range, so it's going to be 10 Quarrelers going straight forward into those Minotaurs. Going to see if we can plink that wound off and kill a Minotaur before it gets here. So we are hitting on 5s. Yeah. Well, looks like 4? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'll take 4. 4 looks good. So, 4 hits at strength 4 to toughness 4. We're wounding on 4s. Only 1 wound, but that is enough to finish that last Minotaur.
My drums!
Not the drummer! Those lovely skinned drums. Cool. Alright. That is it. Everything's shot. We killed some things. It was maybe not as amazing as it could have been, but that's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And that is it. That is the end of Dwarves. Turn 2. Beastmen, turn 1. Charges to declare, and we do have one, do we not, Tao?
Yes, I've done the maths, and I think, I'm hoping, this recently resurrected giant is going to be just on the line with his charge into those Slayers.
The Slayers, love it. That's thematic as all hell. Love that. So cool, he is declaring the charge. They are unbreakable, so immune to psychology, so no need for a check. So that is that. They are declaring the charge. We'll come back to whether they made it or not. No other charges to declare, I'm assuming?
No.
No. So then we have, it is the turn 2, sir, so we have your ambushes potentially coming on. So we've got the dogs hoping to enter right here behind the Quarrelers. And we've got the Gores hoping to enter right behind my hand weapon and shield warriors. What would you like to start with?
Start with the dogs.
Start with the dogs. So it is a leadership check to see if they come on where they're supposed to.
Leadership 5.
Oh boy.
Not hopeful, but...
Looking for a 5 or under. No, so they will be scattering, sir. Scattering from the center of the table.
Oh no.
Oh, right out to there. And there are the dogs. Oh no. Okay, sir. And then it's going to be a leadership check for the Gores. And so what are the Gores?
7.
Leadership 7. All right. All right.
What?
7 or below.
Oh,
no.
no.
Also scattering. It still could scatter. Good. Where are they scattering to? Oh yeah. No, that's pretty sweet. It's still in my backline, but it's going to be offset a little bit. We'll be back with where they end up. That's where they end up. Still getting in my backline. They were just offset slightly. That's pretty damn good. Very nice. Very nice, sir. Cool. So then, yes, then we have an unruly check for the Gores over there. They do it again.
Oh,
amazing. Yeah. Okay, so they're going to be moving their full 10 inches towards them. They might actually end you up a little further than you wanted to be potentially, but there it is. That's where. So that will be in the compulsory movement step. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything has ended up. All right, Tal, take us through it, please, sir.
All right, Giant was in range.
Yeah, he was.
We'll see how long he lasts. But,
Indeed. The very thematic, amazing fight of Slayers versus Giant, Chaos Giant, is happening. Love that.
If nothing else here, you'll fall down strategically.
Oh, gosh.
Minotaurs pushed up, Dragon Ogres threatening the flank.
Boom, smashing through that little wood,
Sadly,
careening through.
Dogs took a wrong turn at Albuquerque and wound up way in the back.
Indeed, a little bit late. They're fast, but still, they're a little late.
Yeah. Bestigors have pushed up.
Indeed.
The Unruly March is probably a little bit further out of the woods than I might prefer, but
yes,
it's all right.
But there they are.
They've still got a few Ungors left to soak up some damage.
That they do, sir.
Chariots moved up as well.
Indeed.
And the other Gore herd is going to do some nasty things from behind.
Indeed, sir. Nasty behind things. Gross. All right, cool. Well, that is the movement phase done. Let's go into the magic phase, sir. Because this could be an important one. You still have an ability to potentially get a charge off in the magic phase.
I do.
You've still got your 4 power dice, and I've still got my 4 dispels. What are we going with, sir?
Right, so I'm going to use my magic item, the
Staff of Darkoth?
Yes, that's the one.
Yes, excellent.
I'm going to try for the wild call.
Very good.
Which will let me declare and make a normal charge move immediately. And it can only stand as a reaction.
Gross. All right, sir. Who are you casting it on?
I feel like I want to get my general into combat.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Look, it makes sense, yes. He's poking out of the woods there a little vulnerably.
Now, do I need to declare who I'm charging against before I cast?
I don't think so. I think you just have to target your unit.
Okay.
So, sir, what is it to cast? What is the casting value?
It's a 9+.
A 9+.
All right.
How many dice are you doing here?
I think I'll play it safe again.
Go on it. All right, going 3 dice. Looking for a 9, did you say?
A 9.
Looking for a 9. Oh, getting it, mate. And with a strong roll of an 11. Well, I really don't want this to happen, so I am going to throw my all 4 dice at it. Come on. Allow them. Let's not smash that giant with my hand. Come on. The natural resistance. The natural resistance of the dwarves against magic. And yes, we do. We get rid of it, sir, with a 15.
No worries.
All right, I have no dice left.
All right,
and
let's try this Creeping Death again.
Very good. Creeping Death.
Only going off on a 6.
Nah, not this turn. Okay. Ooh, that was lucky. Lucky for the dwarves. That could have been very, very bad. Okay, sir. Well, there is no shooting phase, but there is a combat phase this turn. We have this incredibly epic fight between the horrifically mutated Chaos Giant and the Dwarven Slayers. Hell yeah. Hell yes. Well, you charge, so you're going first. So we're rolling on the always exciting and hilarious giant combat table.
Combat.
And is it a single D6 roll?
It is. And giant fighting anyone smaller than big.
Indeed. Which, as a dwarf, we're definitely smaller than big.
Right. Okay, so he will be...
A 1?
Yelling and bawling.
Lol. That is the least good. So you win the combat automatically by 2, is it?
That's right.
Yeah, but unfortunately we're slayers, so we don't run, we don't do anything. We just stand there, and that is it. Damn it. I mean, that does mean that I don't get the opportunity to fight you back, which means there's a whole lot of terror tests happening here. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. It's not the best for me. God damn it, I wanted to kill that giant. Well... A little anticlimactic. He's just run up and, stomped his feet and roared and mooed because he's a huge, huge thing.
Now, just quickly though.
Amazing. So we have an interesting new thing where the giant could potentially now leap into me because of its mutation if it rolls a 1 again. And it does! Amazing! That's great! Oh my god. Okay, so where is it leaping, sir? I'm assuming directly into my unit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. What a cool mutation. So yeah, if you roll on the chart the exact number a second time, you treat it as if it's fallen, but you get to choose the direction. Incredible, sir. So we'll work out how many of these dwarves are getting smashed by this giant. So we have 6 guys being partially covered and 6 guys being fully covered. So let's roll up those partials, sir. Those 6 are coming into the hit pool on 4s. Oh, you only missed one of them. Oh boy, that's very bad. One of them is the Giant Slayer. He has a 2-up. Look out, sir. No, he is one of them. So we'll roll him first, sir. The Giant Slayer is getting crushed on a 2, so just roll him separately. Let's see a 1. No, you do. You crush the Giant Slayer. Lol. He gets slain by the giant. Cool, sir. And then the rest of them are just killing dwarves on 2 pluses. This is so bad. You get them all. Ugh, what is that? How many are we looking at there? 3, 6, 9, 10. 10 more dwarves go down. Oh boy. Now usually this all would count towards combat resolution, but again, we're slayers, so we apparently don't care. These guys that died are actually super stoked. They've been killed by an enormous creature, which is exactly what they're looking to do. They're looking to die in the most, glorious and horrific way possible. What have I got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, wow. That was unbelievably brutal, sir. Holy God. Wow, that mutation paid off something fierce.
I do take a wound myself for my fall, so if you could flip my...
Indeed, and so he is down to 2 wounds remaining from his fall into, all of this steel and dwarven flesh. Holy crap, he's killed 11 dwarves with that fall. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Very good, sir. Whew. Spicy. Spice Town massive. But that is it. That is the end of Beastmen, turn 2. Dwarves, turn 3. Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting turn. So, at the start of my turn, we have a terror-causing unit that is within range of a bunch of things. So, we've got a bunch of terror checks to roll out. And it's going to be the Quarrelers, the crew of the cannon, the crew of the grudge thrower, and my general's unit. So I'm going to go with the general's unit last, so that if he fails, you know, these guys will have still got to use his leadership. The Quarrelers are outside the leadership bubble. So, being a dwarf, they do have leadership 9. Stay boys, they do on a 7. Ugh, that was close. The cannon crew is in the bubble, so leadership 10, they're alright. The grudge thrower, leadership 10, they're alright, general, don't disgrace yourself now. Leadership 10, oh boy, yes, thank God, that was lucky. Okay, nobody succumbs to terror, so all of these people are now, you know, no longer dealing with the terror. They've overcome it. They've overcome their terror of this enormous mutated giant. So that would bring us to charges to declare. And I am declaring one. I am declaring this unit of warriors led by Thane Barden Flinteye into that unit. Hold or flee, sir?
Hold.
Very good, very good. You gotta hold. To be honest, it's close. I don't even know if I'm in. I think I am. I think I'm in, but it's probably still not a good fight for them. But they're doing it. These guys are definitely not going to be able to make it, because to charge they would be, you know, going across this much of the wood, which would, you know, that's maybe 6 inches, but that's going to be an extra 2 for every one. So no charges there. We're not in range here, so that is it. It's just the one charge. They're giving it a try, seeing if they can get in and do some damage before these guys come hurtling into their rear. So, this is where everything is before the remaining move step, and this is where everything ends up. All right, so my general's unit has pushed forward, forcing the issue with the Bestigor. My Thane Battle Standardbearer unit here, Thane Thorin, has just reformed, you know, keeping this unit in its front arc / preparing to countercharge if this is all still here by the time they want to do stuff. My unit, led by the Thane Barden Flinteye, was in range, and smash, in they go, right into the front. The big combat will ensue. It's not a good fight for me, but that's it. That's what I could do. I think it was better than just waiting for you to charge me with multiple things, so I'm at least striking first. Yeah, something. We'll see how that all turns out. And that is it. That was the movement phase done. So it is, you know, as always, skipping past the magic phase, straight into what I like to call the dwarf phase. The shooting phase, here we go, we're doing it. And so there's only one guess weapon being used this time, because I am loading up my cannon with grape shot. And I am shooting danger close with this here grudge thrower over at those there dragon ogres. And we have guessed a 12-inch range. So let's measure it out. Hell yeah, so it's landing pretty much exactly where I wanted it, right in the middle there. So let's see if we can keep it there. Can we keep it there? Can we kill some dragon ogres before they come running into my lines? Come on, keep it there. Direct hit! Oh, it's scattering 4 inches back. That's not the best. It's not currently hurting me. I am gonna re-roll it. I'm gonna be greedy and hope for that direct hit. Come on, the rune of accuracy, the rune inscribed in the hull of the machine starts to glow, emitting a light of power, and oh, we get the direct hit. Hell yeah, love that. So look, I think that's just gonna be, yeah, like it's 1 hit and 2 clips. Sweet. All right, let's do the 2 clips. I need these both. Give me them. 4 pluses. Oh, I get 1 of them. I'll take it. So the one being clipped is being wounded on a 3, because strength 5. I do get it. And the one under the template is being wounded at a 2. I do get it. Hell yeah. The wounds don't. Oh no, they definitely do. They roll over, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna have to check, but look, I'll roll them both. So, you know, this will be the first one, which may not count because it's going into the first guy, is doing 3 wounds, and then the second one is doing 2. So, I guess my question is, do these wounds roll over? Because it's 2 separate hits. I'm gonna have to check this. Gonna have to 100% check this. So yes, the wounds do just, you know, get allocated as normal. So it's just, you know, you pull up the wounds. We did 5 wounds total, so that amount just spreads over the unit. There was 1 guy with 1 wound remaining, and they have 4 wounds otherwise. So there's 5 wounds. Did remove 2 models, and we took 1 from either side to keep the unit as central as possible. Oh, that was pretty lucky. That was pretty lucky. I very much needed that at this point. So that will be a panic check for them at the end of the turn. I'll just mark them with a couple of dice so we remember. Panic check for them. Cool. All right, well, that is the guess weapon done. Huzzah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of other stuff. Do I put the grape shot into them now at this point? Yes, I've loaded it with grape shot. I don't think anything else is in range, so let's commit to that action. I'm going to put the grape shot into it. So, the grape shot for a cannon had an errata in one of the annuals or chronicles or whichever one it was, which instead of having a flame template, changed the profile to the roll of an artillery dice at strength 4 with an extra point of armor penetration. So, you know, in this way, there's still a possibility for this thing to misfire rather than just having an auto grape shot, you know, template. So that is what it is. It's doing this many auto hits at strength 4 with an extra -1 of AP. So how many hits are coming through? 6. 6 is good. I will take 6. 6 could be enough to kill him if I roll hot. And it's strength 4 to his toughness 4. So I need at least 4 of these and then have you not, nice, never count, and have you not make any armor saves. So, wounding on 4s. Ow. I got 3 of them. Not enough to kill him, but I put 3 wounds across, sir. So it's -2 overall, which will give you 6 up armor saves against it, sir. So 3 6-up armor saves. Oh no.
Down to 1.
Down to 1 wound remaining. That's a big deal. Do I try and plink that last wound off with these crossbowmen? It seems like the right choice. Yes, that is what I do. Okay. 6 crossbowmen at short range. So it is just going to be their normal 4 to hit. Ooh boy, that is an atrocious roll. Looks like 4. Oh my god, 3? Did I pull an extra one out? 3. Looks like 3. Lame. All right, they're going to be 4s to wound though. Huh! 1, a single wound. It is only AP -1, so you'll have a 5-up armor save against this for light armor and scaly skin. Oh, it's enough. We do it. We finish them off, sir. I will pass you your beautiful miniature.
Oh.
Huzzah! That was all very lucky. Love that. I did the job. I've still got minotaurs most likely coming into this cannon, but yes, 1 threat dealt with. Love that. So all that is left shooting-wise is the organ gun. Organ gun needs to do some work here. You know, I am pretty confident in winning this fight regardless, but more work. Let's put a nail in that coffin before I even have to open it. So here we go, doing this many automatic hits. Misfire! No! Okay, here we go. That was not what I needed at this point. So the organ gun has its own little misfire chart that is a little bit worse than a normal cannon's. So 1 and 2 is destroyed. 3 to 4 is it can't shoot for 2 turns, and 5 and 6 it is just this turn. Okay, need to see a 5 or a 6 here. That'd be nice, but just definitely not a 1 or 2. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it to me. Here we go! Yeah, alright, cool. So we're just not shooting this turn. It clunks, it fizzes, and it all locks up and nothing comes out of the barrels. Not the best, but I can live with that. Can definitely live with that. So that is it. That's the shooting phase done. Overall, very successful. Lame. So, sir, it's going to be combat phase. Oh, do I want to declare any challenges? Yes, I will. I will declare a challenge. I will with Thane Barden Flint Eye. He will, you know, stick out his stubby little dwarven finger, pointing towards the unit, and you know, crying out a dwarven challenge of "Come at me, you filthy beast!" Will anyone accept, sir?
Yes, with my general.
Excellent, very good, sir. It is going to be hero versus general. Thane versus Beast Lord. Look at it. Look at this amazing combat. The 2 big bricks clashing. I don't like my chances here, but I'm doing it because hell yeah. So I am on the charge, so I do get to strike first. The most unlikely of moments, a dwarven charge. Hell yeah. So it is going to be Thane Barden first, sir. So he has 3 attacks. He is weapon skill 6, and I believe your Beast Lord is also weapon skill 6. So he is hitting on 4s. I need all of these to kill him outright. I need perfect dice. Perfect dice? None of them! Oh boy! Oh God! All right, sir. You can strike me back.
All right, hitting back 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
4 base,
Oh.
+1 for frenzying, and another one for the axes of Korgor,
Indeed, sir.
which also will let me reroll any misses.
Holy God. So for it, 6 attacks, hitting on 4s. Ooh, yeah, getting the average roll to begin with. That's pretty good. And then again with the reroll for the axes of Korgor. Only converting 1 more. But that is 4 hits, so you are strength 5 base to my toughness 4. So you're wounding me on 3s. Here we go. 4 hits coming through, wounding on 3s. Ooh, only getting 2. That is enough to kill him. You are strength 5. Oh, strength 5. That negatives my armor save by 2. I've got a 3-up armor save for Gromril with the Rune of Stone. So it actually puts me onto a 5-up armor save. But it is re-rollable for the Rune of Resistance. So, 2 5-up re-rollable saves. I need to make at least one of these to live. But I need to make them both. Oh geez, drop dice never count. I need to make them both to hope to get a good result in the combat res. So, 5-up armor saves. Gromril! Oh, I make 1 to begin with. Hell yeah, so he will live. And then re-rolling for the Rune of Resistance. No! The most dramatic of rolls. So a wound does go through, sir. That is 1 to you for the combat res so far. That's pretty decent. Okay, so then it is just going to be the rest of my dwarves striking first. So the champion has to go into the battle standard bearer. Everyone else is going into the unit. So the unit champion, there's 4 guys in there, and one of them is the champ. So 2 attacks from the dwarven veteran warrior, coming in at 4s to hit. Only goes to 1. He's only strength 3 because he's just a dwarf. So he's wounding on a 5. He does get it, sir. So you will have your 5-up heavy armor save. No, we wound the battle standard bearer. Excellent. Love that. So a wound has been put across in response. And then my 3 regular dwarven warriors going into the unit on 4s. Oh yeah, all 3. Love that. But wounding on 5s because only strength 3 base to a toughness 4 gore. 5s! Getting 1, sir. No armor?
No armor.
So 1 gore does fall. Lovely, and just pull him from wherever you can. Okay, and yeah, just keep him near the back for combat res. Okay, cool, that reduced a few attacks, but that is it. That's all I can do. I did 2 wounds in total, not the best. So, sir, you may attack back with everything you got.
Okay.
So that will just be your shaman, your battle standard bearer, and only 1 gore, because I killed 1 out of base contact.
Okay, so let's do the Bray Shaman.
Very good.
He will have +2 strength for using his Bray Staff as a weapon rather than defending.
Fantastic.
And his weapon skill only 4.
Okay, so hitting on 4s, sir. Damn. Missing them both. Rough.
Never mind. And
your Wargore.
Wargore is weapon skill 5.
So he's 3 attacks, I would assume?
Yes, he is.
3
he
attacks.
only has a hand weapon, though.
Very good. But still hitting on 3s for weapon skill 5 to weapon skill 4.
And 6s auto wounding.
Yes, for the special, what is it? Standard that you have.
Vitriolic banner.
Very good. So hitting on 4s. 3s. No auto wounds, but 2 hits do go through. Is he strength 4 base? I'm assuming it would be.
He will be, yes.
Very good, sir. Wounding on 4s. A single wound. They have a 3-up armor save for heavy armor, shield, and then parry. So that would go to a 4-up armor save. I need to make this. I need to make it! No! Dwarf is killed. Uh-oh. Very good, sir. And then you would have 1 gore left to fight in base contact.
All right.
So 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Indeed. Hitting on 4s, but auto wounding. No auto wound. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s, because strength 3 to toughness 4. Nope. No wound. Okay, for all of these swinging, all these bigger swinging, only a couple of wounds apiece will put through. Interesting. All right, so let's do some combat res. So, I did 2 wounds in total. 1 to your gore, 1 to your Wargore, and 1 gore killed. I had 3 ranks at the start of the combat, and I have a banner. You did 2 wounds. You have 2 ranks that you're allowed to claim as raiders, I believe it is. You outnumber me, and you also have a banner. That's a tie combat. Do you have a musician in there?
I do.
That is a tie combat then. Wow, that combat will continue. Very interesting. Cool, sweet. I very much didn't expect to destroy you and break you, but a tie combat I will take. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cool. Well, oh yes, we've got this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy, hell yes. Let's get him tight on that. Yeah, look at it. It's the Slayers versus the Giant. The Giant goes first. It's another roll on the table, sir. What does he do? 3. What's 3?
Pick up and...
Oh boy, he's picked up a single Slayer and he will... 4?
Squash.
Okay, what does that do? He just kills one?
It does.
Very good. One Slayer is picked up out of the unit. This one that was chilling a little too much and drinking a beer. This little beer drinking man. Come on, focus on him. Yeah, look at him with his beer. Picked up and just squashed in between the hands of this mighty chaos dragon. No, giant. Cool. And is that it? Now you roll on the table again, or is it after the combat resolution for your mutation? Straight away. All right.
So if I roll another 3.
Another 3. Yes.
4 was the...
Yes.
To see with the pickup. The pickup was the 3 though.
Okay, so if you roll us another 3, you're jumping into my unit again. Don't you do it. Don't you do it to me. Oh, okay. I get to fight this round.
You do.
Hell yeah. So one of the guys in base contact got picked up and squashed, so I've got 3 of them fighting you back. They've got 2 attacks each for having dual hand weapons, I should say. So they are weapon skill 4. What's the weapon skill of your giant?
Just 3.
Just 3. I'm hitting you on 3s. Ooh, a strong roll. Love that. We are only strength 3, and the giant is what? Toughness 5?
Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, but because we have the Slayer special rule, our strength raises to meet your toughness. So for this turn, we go up to strength 5 while fighting you, because Slayers are keen to kill the biggest and the baddest, so they're wounding on 4s. No, a single wound. Unbelievable. God damn it. Does he have an armor save, sir?
He does. He has scaly skin.
Oh, of course, because he's massively mutated.
Give him...
I think a 5 up.
5 up.
All right, so he will have... although I'm strength 5, so it goes straight through it, so... Because I go up, and my strength is 5, which negatives it by 2, so no armor save. So I do put a single wound on him. I needed 1 more 4 up, and that giant would be dead. Oh, that's so upsetting. So I would beat you only because of outnumbering and a standard and a rank, and I beat you by a bunch. But you are stubborn, sir, so none of that matters, but you will still need to take a leadership test. At leadership 10? 10 for a chaos giant?
Oh, yeah.
So, sir, leadership 10, good luck. Stubborn. 10, he's all right. He sticks the landing. Another fight, another round of combat between the giant and the Slayers will continue. Oh boy. Oh wow.
So a little bit more terror next time.
Yeah. Well, no. They've all passed their terror check, so no more terror. But that is it. That is it. We charged in. We got a tie combat over there. We wounded a thing. We killed one guy. We only put a single wound on the giant. Ridiculous. But that is it. That is the end of Dwarves. Turn 3. Beastmen, turn 3, charges to declare. And we've got a bunch of them, do we not, Tal?
We do.
All right, sir, take us through it. What are we doing?
All right, I'm going to send these Minotaur, and I have to because they're frenzied.
Because they're frenzied.
Into that cannon.
Very good, sir. So that will be a fear check for this cannon. Leadership 9, they're all right. Cock dice never count on the channel unless we can't determine a facing. So lovely. They've stayed their fear. That'll be happening. Any more charges, sir?
Bestigors are also frenzied, so they must charge into your general.
Indeed, sir. We'll hold. And then this Bray Herd.
Bray Herd at the back there's also going to charge into the side. Into the front
it'll be the front.
Those guys.
Indeed, sir.
And this chariot's also going to wheel around and come into the side of that.
Boom. Into
the warriors.
Indeed, sir. So once I'm pretty sure that's 14 inches, so that will be a leadership check for them because they're being hit in the flank while already engaged in the front. They have the leadership bubble of the general. They do stick it. They're all right. With a 6. Hell yeah. Nobody's freaking out yet. So that is all of the charges, the reactions. Everybody's holding and doing what they must. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. Okay, take us through it, please, Tal.
Okay, so everyone's made their charge.
Yeah, they did.
We've got a big old ruck in the middle there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's we'll see what happens.
Indeed.
I'm not particularly confident about the Bestigors, but
Indeed, so the Bestigors versus the large brick of Ironbreakers. That'll be a tough fight to win. You do have great weapons, and you're swinging first on the charge.
and we're frenzying, so we've got an extra attack.
Exactly, you are the can openers to my dwarven can. It may work out, we will see. Yeah, and everything else is just smashed in where it was going. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye, cannon.
Yeah.
And then most likely immediately after, goodbye, quarrelers.
It's okay.
Yep, most likely. So this is where everything is. It's looking pretty grim for the dwarves at this point. It's looking pretty damn grim. Unless we just, easily smash these two fights and then are able to turn and deal with this. Even then, it's going to be a tough call. So, sir, there's nothing else to do except fight. It is charging units first. You have a bunch of them. Where would you like to start?
Magic?
Oh, what am I saying? Thank you. Yes, magic. Sorry. Yes, we have a magic phase still. We can still Pit of Shades anywhere on the table. Where would you like to put that
well, look,
pit?
I think it's time to... Let's pop it on that organ gun.
On the organ gun?
Yeah.
Makes sense, sir. Very good. Now you can only throw 3 dice because you're a level 2. Okay. So, sir, good luck. What do you need for the Pit of Shades again?
11.
11. Looking for the 11 on 3 dice. You've rolled exceptionally well. Not this time.
All right.
Okay, sir. And there's nothing you can throw your last dice at, right?
No.
No. Okay, cool. Magic phase done. Lovely. Now it's combat time. We're here. We're in the combat phase, and everything is combat. So where do you want to go? Do you want to start with this and move our way across? Whatever you would prefer.
Let's start from this side
and sweep across?
Yeah.
Lovely, sir. All right, butcher a couple of Cran and crew for me there, bro.
All right. Frenzying Minotaurs.
Oh, boy. Look at him. Look at him coming in on that poor little crew.
So a total of 8 attacks.
Holy crap. Hang on. How many attacks do they have? Oh, they've got 3 attacks each. Woo, with Frenzy. Oh, boy. Weapon skill 4?
Weapon skill 4.
Fantastic. Hitting on 4s, sir. Yes. Getting 3. Unlucky. Yeah. Unlucky, but killing on 2s. As long as you don't show 2 1s here, sir, you've butchered them all. Yeah, you do. With authority, butchered cannon is removed. Oh boy, yeah. There it is. I mean, technically I could recrew it, but for now, let's not bother. So you have the option, sir, to overrun if you would like, because you don't want to overrun?
No, Minotaurs.
Oh, they can't.
Have the blood greed.
Of course, they're sitting there eating the corpses. Amazing. I completely forgot. So yeah, they can't overrun, right? That's the thing. That's hilarious. So they've just run in, they've, swung their double-handed axes, cleaving those poor little dudes in twain, and now are just like shoving their dismembered corpses into their big old cow mouths. Amazing. Disgusting. Hell yeah. That's brutal. Well, that will proc a panic check for them at the end of the phase. Because something was killed in range. So, lovely. I wonder if that would also be... No, just out. Just out. Okay, so, yep, that is that. Bestigor? Oh, yes, of course. Okay, this one.
Let's have a look at what we can do here.
Indeed, sir. We're rolling on the giant combat table against the little boys again. All right.
This
what do you
we
get?
will...
5,
Swing with club.
That's what you want, right?
That is
what you want.
Swing with club is D6 strength 6 hits.
Oh, D6 strength 6 hits, sir. All right, I need to see a small roll here, Tal. Be kind. No, that was not kind. That was quite cruel. 5 hits, strength 6, hitting automatically, so just killing on 2s there, my man. Hurrah!
Bonk.
You do bonk 4 of them. That is everyone in base contact. So that will just be the end of that combat. I can't strike you back, and I am unbreakable. So that is it.
And we'll also see
how
excited I get.
Did you get very excited? You need a 5.
I will die if I jump up and if I fall down into you.
Hilarious.
Yes.
All right, so well, do you jump to your death and mine? No, not this time. But that combat remains as it is. Amazing, so good. Slayers versus a giant, and it's just kept on going. So cool. Best to go?
Yeah.
Do you have a champion in the unit?
I do.
Would you like to declare a challenge?
Nah.
No?
Let's not.
Do I want to declare a challenge? No, I don't. No, let's just, no challenges. There's no honor between these two foes. It's nothing but fight. All right, so, well, you get to strike first. How would you like to allocate your attacks? All right, we're allocating these 4 models all into the Ironbreaker unit, sir. And because they have 1 attack each with Frenzy, that is going to be 9 attacks total. All right, weapon skill 4?
That's right.
All right, 9 attacks, needing 4s to hit, sir. Oh, abysmal. 2 hits?
Terrible.
2 hits, mate. That's brutal. Ouch. Right. Well, those 2 hits are wounding on 2s because you're strength 6 to my toughness 4. You should get them. You do. I have a 2-up armor save in combat for Gromril, hand weapon, and shield. And 6, strength 6 is -3, so I will have 5-up armor saves against this. 5 ups? Oh, wow. Oh boy. Okay. Oof. Wow. Yeah, the Ironbreakers very much, went into their turtle formation, shield wall, and boom, we've crashed into them. Axes have swung, a bunch have missed, but none have hurt. Amazing. Okay. So then this guy is having to allocate his attacks either into my general or into the unit champion.
Champion, please.
Very good, sir. So his 2 attacks on 4s. Getting them both. There we go. On 2s. Tal, ouch, bro. Oh my god, that was, wow, okay. Ouch.
Bestigores. More like worstigores, am I right?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Tal. Amazing. All right, well, I should have, it doesn't matter because nothing happened, but my general actually would have struck first because he has the Master Rune of Swiftness, meaning that he always strikes first, no matter what. But either way, it didn't matter in the end. So he'll strike first, and he is hitting on 3s. Okay, we only get 2 out of the bunch, not the best. We are strength 6, so we are also wounding on 2s. We do get 2 of them, sir. I think they've just got heavy armor, so they go straight through.
Okay.
So that is 2 dead. And then it's just going to be the rest of the Iron Breakers. I should have put, well, such is life. Well, I'll put these 2 into the champ, those 2 into the champ, and the other 2 into the unit. And the other 2 has the champion in it. So the 2 into your unit champion on 3s. No, actually, what's the weapon skill of your unit champion? Sometimes your unit champs have better than just +1 attack. A Bestigor Wargor?
No, just a 4.
Just a 4? Okay, cool. Well, I do hit him then because I am weapon skill 5, and it's going to be 4s to wound. No. All right, and then the other 3 just into the unit on 3s, getting 2. And 4s, getting 1, sir. It's -1, so you'll have a 6-up armor save against it from your heavy armor. And you make it. Lovely. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so it's still going to be a pretty rough combat res. I killed 2. I have 3 ranks, a banner with the Rune of Battle on it, and I outnumber you. You had an additional rank at the start of the turn. You've got a banner. And I think that's it. Okay, so sir, you are losing by 6. You are in range of your general's leadership, which I'm assuming is 9.
I believe so, yes. No, just 8.
Oh, leadership 8 of a Beast Lord. Okay, minused by 6 is leadership 2. You need to see double 1s here, sir. Double 1s to stay. Can you do it? No, that is a 5. Do I chase? If I chase, I'm potentially running, a maximum of 11 inches away from maybe where I need to be. If I don't chase, I could, start pushing up over to there. No, I chase. I chase the fiend. I chase the foe. All right, so you're running at 2d6 away, and I'm running 2d6 -1. Or you're going an 8. I need to see a 9 here to catch them. And a double 1. Excellent. I run a single inch. Okay, so yes, these guys are turning and fleeing 8 inches away, and that ends up like that. That will actually proc a panic check for them at the end of the phase. So if you could just mark them with 2 dice for me, sir. Very good. Okay. Where do you want to go next? The big one or the less big one?
Let's do the less big one.
Less big one, sir. All right. Do you have a unit champion in this unit?
do.
Do you want to declare a challenge?
No, I don't.
Very good. Well, I will also not declare any challenges. Let's just fight. Let's fight it out, sir. All right. Let's figure out how you want to allocate your attacks here. Everything's going into the unit.
Is that 5 guys? All 5?
Yes, all 5 plus 1 attack for your War Gore. But actually, we need to roll your War Gore. I mean, not War Gore, whatever this guy's name is, the special name for the unit champion. He has plus 1 strength compared to everyone else. That is something that he gets, so he will need to be rolled separately. So he will have 3 attacks for 1 attack, 2 attacks for having being a champion, plus an extra 1 for an extra hand weapon, and everyone else gets 2 attacks.
All right.
So that'll be 2, 4, 6, 8 regular boys, and then we're going with the 8 regulars first.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 8 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Wow, that was a big spread. You missed 1. Amazing. You're wounding on 5s though, because strength 3 to toughness 4. Oh, again, a huge roll. Above average. Massively so. 4 wounds come through. That's a big deal. We have 5 up heavy armor saves against them. On average, I make 1 of these, but give me 2. Give me 2! I make 2! Amazing! Hell yeah! But 2 dwarves do get cut down by that charging unit of gores. They come, coming in, blowing their little horn, and boom, and swinging their axes, and 2 dwarves go down. Now it will be your, I can't remember what the special name for the champion is, but he is hitting on 4s as well, sir.
Nope.
Just the 1 for him. He is wounding on 4s because he is strength 4 base. He does get it, and that means a 6-up armor save. A 6-up dwarven ringmail save! Ah! Make it ridiculous. Hell yeah. Okay, well, I'm striking back, sir. And I will similarly just put everything into the unit. I'll ignore your champion and just go for the unit. So let's do my runesmith first, because in initiative he doesn't have a great weapon. But he does have a runic hand weapon, which gives him plus 1 attack. So he has 3 base, plus 1 for the Rune of Fury, hitting on 3s. Oh wow, he's mad.
Nice.
He is furious. Yeesh. And he is strength 5 base because the Rune of Cleaving. So he is killing on 3s. Ooh, he only drops 1. He kills 3 in single combat. Very good, sir. And that will be 3 of the gores.
Well, they,
Good boy. Pulling them out, I can do it. Yes, very good. All right, and then you killed 2 from the front rank, which just leaves me 1 and the champion. So champion, the dwarven veteran, has 2 attacks and 1 normal guy. These guys have great weapons. They're weapon skill 4 to your weapon skill 4, so hitting on 4s. Oh wow, Jesus, we are very mad. Okay, we're strength 5, so we're killing on 3s. Yeah, we only drop 1 of them. Another 2 do go down. Wow, big combat res over here. Oof. Okay, so yeesh. All right, let's do it. So, I got 5 wounds. 5 wounds. I have a banner. I had 3 ranks at the start of the combat, and I do outnumber you. You got 2 wounds. You had 2 ranks at the start of the combat. You have a banner. You are losing by 5, sir. Whoa.
So 2s again.
Indeed, sir. Indeed. Looking for that double 1 to stay. Can we do it? No, they are fleeing. Will I chase? Do I chase or do I stay and hopefully stay in a position to help out with this combat? I'll chase. Chase forever. Forever and always. Oh my god, you make an 8. I need to see a 9. Ha! No, I get a 5, which means I'm going at 4 inches. 4 inches in total. And what are you going? 8 inches back. All right, and that is where that has ended up. They have turned and fled, and we have chased them our measly 4 inches. That will have also procced a panic check for them. We measured it up. The chariot will need a panic check as well. There's a lot of potential panic happening at the end of this phase. But now it's the big one, sir. It's the big fight, and that chariot charge, so it is it first.
All right.
It's doing D6 Strength 5 impact hits before anything else. So, D6 Strength 5 impacts. How many? Oh, boy. That's very bad for me. 6 of them. Uh-oh. All right, sir. These are killing or wounding. Oh, no. Well, we're wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3s. 6 of them, sir. Oh, you've dropped only 2 of them. That is 4 wounds at Strength 5. I have a 3-up armor save. So that gives me 6 ups. 4 6-up armor saves. Oh, I make none of them. Brutal. The back rank evaporates. Which in this case is that side rank. But there it is. There it is. Look at it. Look at this chariot coming smashing into the flank of this combat. Brutal. That's a very good start for that combat res, sir. All right, now we go to the challenge. We go to the challenge. I have a great weapon, and you would be faster no matter what. So you're going first, my friend.
All right, so 6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Re-rolling misses.
Indeed, hitting on 4s. Oh boy, you've only dropped 2 of them. That's not statistical, Tal. Don't you get any more? Yeah, that's right. That's right. That evened out. Hell yeah. You are wounding on 3s because Strength 5 base. Only the 2. 2 is enough though. I have 2 5-up armor saves because Strength 5 puts my 3-up negative by 2. And they are re-rollable. I need to make both of these to live. I've got 1 wound remaining. Come on, give me them both. Give me them both straight away. I make neither of them. Re-rolling? 2 5-ups? The rune of resistance, the rune in the armor begins to glow and throb as the axes come down and they cleave through the armor, through the flesh, decimating poor Barden Flint-Eye. Ugh. Oh, very good, sir. Very good. He is worth 2 for 2 wounds put through to him. You get some overkill, which is nice. Okay, so I'm assuming, what's the initiative of a gore?
Of a regular
run-of-the-mill
gore guy is 3.
Okay, cool. Well, it was a tie combat, so between you and me, we're gonna have to roll off. But you do have your war gore in here still, your battle standard bearer, so he'll definitely be striking first. So sir, strike away. He'll have 3 attacks.
3 attacks.
He'll be at least weapon skill 5, so he'll be hitting on 3s. He gets only 1 of them. Oh boy. He will be strength 4 to toughness 4, so wounding on a 4. He does get it, which means a 4-up armor save. No, the saves are failing me this turn. These guys are breaking for sure. Very good. And so now it'll be a roll-off between you or I as to who gets to attack. So I get a 2. Oh boy.
No.
Okay, so this whole rank got killed, so that guy can't fight. You just killed another one from the front rank, so that leaves me with 2. 2 men in the front. One of them is the champion, and the champion has to fight your battle standard bearer again. Lame. So the champion will swing his attacks into the battle standard bearer on 4s. Oh yeah, he's mad. He's so mad. And then 5s. Nothing. Damn it. And then the last man in the front rank into the gores misses. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so let's have a look-see here. You killed 5 boys, and my hero, my Thane, with a point of overkill. You've got 2 ranks, that you can claim.
Rest of my frontline get to fight from.
Oh yes, of course. What am I saying? Yeah, sorry. Please continue, sir. Continue to butcher me.
All right, my Bray Shaman with his Bray Staff.
Indeed.
2 attacks.
Indeed.
Weapon skill 5.
Very good. Hitting on 3s. Oh boy.
Glad we got those out of the way.
Indeed we did. And then these 2. So another 4 attacks, sir.
These ones are auto wounding on 6s.
Indeed, but hitting on 4s.
There we go.
There's a couple of auto wounds. Lovely, sir. All right, well, I just get my 2 3-up armor saves against it. Only 1. Blah. Another man is felled. Okay, cool. That's an extra combat res to add to the pool. Huzzah. So, you got 6 kills, plus 2 for my Thane, plus 2 ranks, plus a banner, plus outnumber, plus a flank charge. Oh boy. I had 2 ranks and a banner. Yeah. 9, 10. All right. I am breaking automatically, sir. That's not good.
No.
Would you like to chase? All right, so actually at this point, before you get to chase, this is when, because technically everything is actually happening simultaneously. So before you would get to chase, before technically any of these models moved, any of the panic checks that happened in relation to, failed combats and whatnot happen now. So, yeah, not enough for them. All right, so it is just, and these guys were back here, so yep, they will need to panic. All right, cool. Sorry, there's a lot of interesting panic checks happening here. So let's just sweep from left to right. Let's go over here. These guys are panicking potentially from the cannon being destroyed. They're not. They're okay. Lovely. These guys are potentially panicking from this unit now being broken and running away. They're okay. So now these two units need to take their panic checks because that will determine whether or not they get to pursue me.
Okay.
So, sir, who would you like to start with?
Let's do the chariot first.
Chariot first. Can claim your general's leadership of 8.
All right.
Here we go. Chariot's all right. He's got his nerve. And then the general's unit. Big deal. Ah, they stick it. Everyone's feeling brave. I really needed you to fail those. No. All right, sir. So I run 2d6 -1, and I'm running directly away from the biggest unit while also trying to avoid friendly and enemy units. There's no real way to do that. Which means, to try and get away from you, I would run through my own troops, I guess, rather than through yours. So I would come back this way. Are you going to chase? And who would you like to chase with?
Let's chase with the chariot.
Just the chariot?
Yeah.
Just the chariot. All right, sir. I'm running 2d6 -1 because of my short legs. Oh, I run a big one. I'm going 8 overall because I rolled a 9. And you, sir, because you have movement 7, you roll 3d6. 3d6, you need to see an 8. Oh, and you do with big numbers, sir. And you are actually going to go careening straight into this unit. Oh, that's so bad. So this unit is caught and butchered. Boom. And then this chariot will just go slamming into my flank. Boom. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, boy. That is so bad. All right. Wow. Brutal. All right. Yeah, we've done all the relevant panic checks. We've completed all of the combats. That was a spicy turn. A couple of those combats went really well for me. That one went exceptionally badly. But that is it. That is the end of Beastmen Turn 3. Dwarves Turn 4 Movement Phase. No charges to declare because I have none that I can make. So, this is where everything is before the end of the movement phase, and this is where it all ends up. All right, there hasn't been a lot to do. Basically, the general's unit of Ironbreakers has just done a full reform, raising those shields again, ready for the pain to come. Oh boy. And so we are going straight back into the dwarf phase, the shooting phase, and we need to soften them up something fierce before they end up all up in my grill. So, Grudge Thrower is going straight at him. It's going 15 inches, trying to put it straight towards the center of the clump. Landing right here currently. Now, of course, at this point, this unit would have gone back into its skirmish formation. We just honestly can't be bothered at this point because, next turn they're charging again. But we're just going to do the best we can, abstracted version of the template. But that's where it's landing. That is its position currently. And, 8 inches back. That's a lot. Where is that putting it? Look, I'm gonna re-roll the scatter. I'm gonna re-roll it because I'm not happy enough with that. I want the direct hit. Give me the direct hit. Do it. Nah. So from that way, I don't think it's hitting anything. Nope. So no luck. It's come and it's flown and just the rope has snapped out of here and just boom, smashed into a tree over there. But no love, no luck. Such is life. All right. It's Organ Gun. Organ Gun. This is your time to shine. You finally got the general's unit dialed up. We need to see that 10. That 10 is what we need right now. So, here we go. Give me the 10. How many shots come bursting out of those little barrels? 2! Nah! 2 of them. Killing on 2s. I killed 2 Ungors. Damn it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not the best. Very bad. Uh-oh. Quarrelers. Quarrelers are just basically going to try and soften up some Minotaurs. 10 Quarrelers, short range, hitting on their basic ballistic skill, of 4s. Yeah, nice. Average, getting an average roll, love that. And we are wounding them on 4s. Ow, not the average. 2 wounds, 2 wounds, not even enough to kill one. Just light armor, so one of them is down to a single wound remaining. Thank you, sir. Uh-oh. Bye-bye, Quarrelers. Cool, that is all it is for the shooting. So it is combat time, and there is a charge that has technically happened, sir. So let's roll it out. It's going to be D6, strength 5, impact hits. Oh boy, Tal, why you do this? All right, so you are killing these guys on 3s with those impact hits as the chariot comes trundling in. Very good, you do get 3 of them straight away, boom, and that will actually be the 3 that could fight you back. That's not great. So sir, now it is going to be the rest of the attacks. I don't even think we did the rest of your attacks last time. That's the worst. Well, it didn't matter in the end, but there it is. All right, sir, so you've got 2 Tuskors.
2 Tuskors with only weapon skill 3.
Do they have 2 attacks each? No, surely not.
Tuskors, yes, no.
No.
But yes, I mean no.
So 1 attack apiece, hitting on 4s.
4s.
That's a single hit. Strength 5 on the charge. So wounding on 3s. Very good, you just kill another one, boom. And then it will be you've got an Ungor and a Bestigor on there, is that correct?
Yeah, they're both, one's strength 4, one's strength 3.
Indeed. So let's do your Ungor. Hitting on a 4. Hits. Has he got a cavalry spear? Is that what he's got?
I'm going to go with yes.
All right, cool. So then he's wounding on 4s with that spear. No. And your Bestigor does still have a great weapon, so a single attack on, no, not a 2. Nope. All right. Well, still, you did plenty of damage. So you did 4 wounds. There they are. And you hit me in the flank. I had 2 ranks at the start. I still do have 2 ranks. Oh, yes, I didn't have more than that. 2 ranks. I do outnumber you, and I do have a banner. That is it. I am losing by 1 here. I am within the 12-inch aura of the general, so we have a leadership of 9, which is re-rollable for my battle standard bearer. Don't fail, boys. Here we go. Oh! Yeah, we stick it out. We'll stay there and we will fight you, sir. We don't get to turn a face or anything because that is not what happens in this edition. But at least in my turn, I might get to move my battle standard bearer into combat. But that is it. That is that combat we held, thankfully. But ooh, we copped it. We copped it sweet. This one. Let's keep this good thing going.
Alrighty.
Will the giant finish the Slayers? Will the giant finally come in and make its meal complete? All right, sir, what's happening on that table?
We've got a
2.
2, jump up and down.
Oh boy, what does that do?
Jump up and down. 2d6 strength 6 hits.
Jesus, that's so much worse. All right, 2d6 strength 6 hits. Do they hit automatically? They just do, don't they?
Yeah.
Gross. All right, I need you to roll less than 4.
Wish.
You didn't, you rolled 10. Oh boy. And these are just killing on 2s. Wow, this giant is obnoxiously strong. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, sir. Kill him. Goodbye, Slayers. And sure enough, they are utterly destroyed. Boom, the Slayer unit is gone. Proccing panic checks here and here. Oh, boy. Unbelievable. A giant on half wounds charged into a full unit of Slayers and just completely destroyed them. That's pretty awesome. Hell yeah, giant.
Now, I do need to test if I fall over.
Because you destroyed it?
Because I jumped up and
down. Okay, what's the roll here?
So on a 1, I'll fall over in a random direction.
Okay.
So potentially squishing my own Minotaurs here.
That would be hilarious. Let's make that happen. Yeah. No, that's a 4. They're all right. He's all right. He keeps his footing. Well, look, that's the end of the combat phase, so it's time for these panic checks. We've got Leadership 10, Aura from the General, for that Grudge Thrower. They're all right. And then Leadership 9, all out by themselves, just watching a bunch of their friends get murked and about to get murked for themselves by those Minotaurs. On a 9? They're all right. Wow, they keep their nerve. Incredible. The bravest of quarrelers around. Oh, that was not a good turn for dwarves. It didn't even feel like my turn. But that is it. That is it. That is the end of dwarves turn 4. Beastmen turn 4. And the first thing we have to do today is, or in this turn, is a panic check for this chariot, because there is a fleeing unit within range that is a greater unit strength than itself. So a panic check, leadership 8 for that chariot, sir. Oh, it sticks around. Lovely. Panic checks have been like we're making them all. Love it. All right, and so now it will be declare charges, and we've got a few.
All right. The big gore unit will be going into the generals.
Fantastic.
Wreckers.
Indeed, sir. So the two big units, the two general units are finally making contact. The main course is about to happen. We've had our hors d'oeuvres.
My giant will be messing up the grudge thrower.
Fantastic. They will need a fear check. They're going to be attacking you back on 6s, because they're definitely going to be attacking back. Lol. The Minotaurs, sir.
The Minotaurs and the Warhounds into the
Quarrelers. Okay, well, we will need to do a fear check. Fear check for the Minotaurs. We're failing them all. Oh no. They're leadership 9, they're out of the general's bubble, which means that we won't be able to stand and shoot. So, because otherwise we would have been able to stand and shoot those dogs, but not the Minotaurs, because they were closer. So, all right, if they're still there, they'll be attacking back on 6s. Fear people here. Okay, cool. Well, and now we would have the rally fleeing troops for these two units. Where would you like to start?
Let's start at the back.
These ones down here.
Yep.
All right, on leadership.
7.
You reckon that? I reckon it's probably 12 from the general there. We may want to check that. You want to just give that a quick measure? Yeah, for sure. All day.
Cool.
So yes, on the general's leadership, they are still in the bubble.
Nice.
And do you have a musician in here?
I do.
+1 then, so leadership 9.
9.
They're all right. They rally, excellent. So they'll be able to just turn and face whatever. They're in a blob, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then similarly here, leadership 9, because they also have a musician. Yes, everyone's turning around. This is bad. This is so bad for the dwarves. Oh no.
All right.
So, that is it. This is where everything is now. And this is where it all ends up. All right. Just take us through the wrap-up, please, Tal.
All right. So, Bestigors and Gors both rallied.
Indeed. Turn to face their foe. Gross.
The big gang.
Indeed.
The final showdown in the ruck of the center.
The big kahuna, as it were. Yes, they've smashed in. Excellent.
Titan versus Titan.
Hell yeah, love that.
Big bulls in the middle, hopefully mopping up.
Yes.
And sadly, the dogs didn't make it through the woods.
Indeed.
They stopped to sniff some trees.
Yes, indeed. This wood is actually like, boom, they're just sticking out the front of it at the moment. So there is it. Their failed charge just pushed them into that little wood. And there it is.
Very bad dogs this game.
Indeed, they are. Bad boys. They're going to be getting a whipping when they get home. So, sir, it is a magic phase. You still have one. All right, let's make it happen.
Alrighty.
Looking for Unseen Lurker to maybe get this unit into that combat.
Yeah, let's do it with that one.
All right, sir. Needing a 10.
That'll do it.
Getting it. High dice. High dice. And I say to you, sir, what have you got there? You've got 12? No. Yeah, get out of here.
No.
Double 6. The irresistible resistance.
Damn.
Hell yeah. All right. Cool. That is it done, sir. So it's combat time yet again.
All
It
right.
feels like that is the only time at the moment.
Let's start with Minotaurs.
Work our way across. It's Minotaurs first, sir. So frenzied Minotaurs having 4 attacks apiece.
Bloodkine has an extra one.
Oh, so they're 3 attacks normal, right?
Yep.
And then is Bloodkine the thing that gives them the extra attack?
No,
Is that the-
Bloodkine is the fancy name for the champion.
Oh!
He has 3.
Jeez, okay.
He gets an extra one for frenzying.
Very nice.
He has 4.
And then an extra one for frenzy.
Frenzying.
So then you would have 9 attacks here, sir.
Oh yeah.
9 attacks. Oh boy. 9 attacks from the Minotaurs coming in at 4s to hit.
Yeah.
Yep. Very good. It's a decent spread of hits. Wow, it's 4. Very good. But kill it on 2s because strength amazing. 3 of them.
3.
Okay, just 3. All right. Okay. Sweet. Well, that does leave me with 2 guys to attack back in the front rank. We're hitting on 6s because we are super scared. On 6s? No, of course we get no attacks back. So, sir, let's do it. You have 3 wounds. you have a banner. And I believe that's it. I had a rank. I am on a hill in a higher position, and I do outnumber you. I lose by 1. I lose by 1, sir. That puts me down to leadership 8. Leadership 8. Oh wait, do I outnumber you? No. Yeah, no, you've got a elite. Yeah, they're 3 apiece, so they've got 6. So yes, I do outnumber you. Leadership 8. Can I hold? Can I hold? No, I fail. God damn it. Would you like to pursue, Tal? I think you have to, don't you?
Wait.
With frenzy? No, or
Agreed. No, it's no overrun.
but yeah, I think you have to pursue.
Let's pursue.
Very good, very good. Well, I'm going to run a whopping 4, and you are going to pursue 7.
Launch.
Boom. So the unit does get destroyed. Love that. You know, if these guys are still here, that'll be a panic check, but I don't think they will be. So you're going at 7 inches forward. Very good. So boom, and plus an inch is just gonna like pop them. Oh, look, you know, we know they're an inch back, but there they are. That's where they've gotten to. Oh boy. Oh boy, ending up right there. All right, sir. Let's come over to the big bull.
Alrighty. This turn.
What is he doing? 2?
That will be more jumping up and down.
Really?
That will be
gross. 2d6, strength 6 hits.
Oh yeah.
Why do people say giants are bad? These things are amazing.
Only 5.
5 is still plenty, sir. Killing on 2s. Oh yes, indeed. It is absolutely destroyed.
And am I falling over?
Oh boy.
And dying?
Will it finally happen?
No.
He's still all right. Why won't he die? Okay. Now. Ooh. Oh yeah. Look, I'll say so. Yep, that'll be a panic check for them at the end of this phase. Cool. We've still got this charge to do, sir. Now, would you like to declare any challenges?
I think we should.
I think we should. I agree, sir. And I accept. Thorek Stone Splitter stamps up to accept the challenge of the War Gore, of the Beast Lord, actually. So, sir, you do have 6 attacks.
All right.
You are hitting on 4s and re-rolling all misses. Very good, re-rolling them. Well, only missing 1 out of the bunch. You get 5 hits. You are strength 5. I am toughness 5, so you're wounding on 4s. Just 2. 2 is not bad. I have a 2-up armor save, which is negative by 2, making it 4 up. So a 4-up armor save, I save them both with a double 6. Hell yeah, I'm gonna strike your backs. I always feel I should have struck first. I have the Master Rune of Swiftness. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. But I get 4 attacks. 4 attacks coming back at you. I am weapon skill 7, sir, so I am hitting on 3s. Getting 3 hits, not bad. I'm strength 6. And your toughness 4 or 5?
Just 4.
Just 4. So we are wounding you on 2s. Oh, I do roll a 1. That's 2 wounds coming through, sir. And what's your armor all about?
I have Chaos Armor, which is...
4-up armor save.
Yeah.
So that's negative by... I'm strength 6. That's negative 3. So no armor save, sir. Ooh. But you do have a ward save, correct?
Ward save, so 6 up.
2 6-up ward saves coming in.
Oh, no.
Neither. 2 wounds go through. Right. You've got a single wound remaining. Oh boy. So single wound remaining. All right. All right, and so does the War Gore. All right, the rest of your attacks can come through as you see fit, sir.
Alrighty. Let's do the Shaman.
Yeah, cool. And how is he wielding his staff? In the two-handed stance?
In the two-handed offensive manner.
Of course, as a great weapon.
Yes, yes.
Okay, hitting on 4s, sir.
Nope.
Ooh, neither, okay.
All right.
The War Gore, 3 attacks.
Yep.
Weapon skill 5, also hitting on 4s. Getting 2.
Yes.
No poison.
No.
Strength 4 to toughness 4, so wounding on 4s. Ooh, gets them both. Yes. I have a 2-up armor save, which goes to a 3-up armor save. Oh, I fail 1. You do kill an Ironbreaker, sir. Boom. And then the rest of your gores, which will just be 1, 2 of them, sir. So 4 attacks in total, coming in on 4s. Or 1 auto wound, that's pretty sweet. And another one on a 5, you do get it. Nice, 2 wounds, sir. And these are 2-up armor saves for Gromril, shields, and parry. I do save them. All right, so now I'll get to strike you back. Both of these guys are going to put their attacks into the Wargore, and then these two guys are going into the unit. So I've got 3 attacks into the Wargore, 2 from the champ and 1 with the other Ironbreaker, coming in at 4s to hit. I do get 2 of them. We are 4s to wound for strength 4. I do get 1 of them, sir. What armor? He's got heavy armor. So it's a 6-up armor save. 6 up to live. 6 up to live. No, the battle standard bearer is slain.
Oh, no.
Hell yeah. Okay, and then there's just 2. I said 2. No, there should only be 1 other attack coming in to that. Just to the gores on 3s missing. Okay, that is it. Interesting. So I got 2 wounds in the challenge. I got a kill of the Wargore.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. But I will also get 3 ranks, a banner with the rune of battle on it. Okay, you got a kill. You have 2 ranks that you can claim. You no longer have a banner, but you do outnumber me. Ooh, you're losing by 4, sir. Yeesh, that's a big one. Okay, so your general is leadership 8, down to 4. Leadership 4 to stay. No, they're running. They're running. Okay, hang on. Look. I think I have to chase. Chasing with the general. All right, sir, you are fleeing at 2d6. Good luck. 8. I need to see a 9. I've been trying to roll a 9. I feel like all game to catch. Can I do it this time? Can I roll a 9 and catch the big unit? I do with a 10. Well done. Wow, that's lucky. That's insanely lucky. The huge unit is cut down and butchered.
Does that forest affect that chase?
No, funnily enough. So chasing and pursuit is unaffected completely by terrain. It's something that's, at that point we're all just scattering essentially like skirmishes. Because otherwise, yes, you'd get away and I'd be pushing through a forest.
You're going to be stuck in the middle of the forest now.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Probably for the rest of the game. So what did I roll? A 10, which meant I rolled the 9. Which means I go 9. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back with where all that ends up. And that is where they end up. They have, run their stunty little legs 9 inches, boom, straight into the forest. Amazingly, actually getting themselves out of line of sight from anything over in that direction, from the Bestigors, but they're also going to be in there for the whole game now, most likely. But there they are, in the forest, huzzah. It will proc a panic check for the end of them at the end of the turn. And this is the last fight we have, sir. So I have great weapons, so you're going first. Let's go with the Tuskors first. Right. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. 4s. Indeed. Getting them both. We're winning on 5s now because you're strength 3 base, not on the charge.
Nope.
Nothing. Okay, let's do the Ungor, hitting on 4s, single attack. Yep. He gets it. Wounding on a 5. Ooh, he gets it. Spicy. I'll have a 5-up armor save. Make it. The spice continues. And then, so your Bestigor would go last. Actually, no, sorry. You won the combat. We both have great weapons. You go first. Right. And he will have a single attack.
Yes.
On a 4. Gets it. On a 2 for strength 6. No, Jesus. No. Okay, well then I'll have 3 guys attacking you back this time on 4s. Only the 1. We are strength 5 and you're toughness 5, or toughness 4 for that chariot. I think it's 4 actually.
Chariot is toughness 4.
Indeed, so 3s to wound it. No, I failed to wound it, bugger. So, all right, you are in the flank. That's it. I have, I outnumber. I have 2 ranks and a banner. That is it. So I'm winning by 3 there, sir. The general is gone.
Yeah,
so
I'm back down to 4s again.
Oh boy. All right, another leadership 4.
Nope.
No, they're running. I am not going to chase. I'm going to stay there. Right. So he's going 3d6 for a total of 8. 8 inches directly away. Ending up right there. Okay. And they hold their ground. Oh, actually, I would have to test to restrain. I'm not allowed to just say no. Test to restrain. I do restrain on an 8. So we wait. We stay. Cool. All right. Wow, that was a big turn. A lot of stuff happened there. Woof. Everything on this flank got completely destroyed. And I won the fights on this flank. Unlikely, but there it is. there it is. That is the end of Beastmen, turn 4. Dwarves, turn 5. Charges to declare. Oh, actually, I forgot the panic check here. This is at the end of that turn. Panic check. They're okay. Huzzah. All right, charges to declare. I do have one. It's going to be this unit into them. Hold or flee, sir?
We'll hold.
Very good. Very good. Love it. I considered declaring a charge on them just to force them to flee again, but I definitely won't catch them unless you roll catastrophically low, because I am in a forest and whatnot. So what I think I'm going to do with them is actually just move up so that if you do rally, then I'm in a position to charge. So it's just that charge. That is done. I don't think there's anything else to do at this point. So this is where everything is now, and this is where everything ends up. Okay, this unit has just slammed into the front of them, and my general's unit has just wheeled and moved, staying just out of an inch of them, getting as close to them as we can with our full movement. And that's it. These guys have done a little wheel around, looking down the barrel at that giant. It needs to go, otherwise they're in a lot of trouble. So let's get straight into that. It is that time. How many shots are coming through? It's strength 5, he is toughness 5, so I need a bunch to make sure of this. So, how many shots? Not a misfire. Come on, big one. 4. Oh, 4 might be enough. Statistically it should be, but there's no point in relying on statistics. We're wounding it. On 4s, strength 5. Oh, wow, okay. So there's no armor saves from that, sir, because strength 5 and negative 3 AP is just dead, my friend. So we boom, and the giant finally dies. It'll fall in a random direction, but nothing is close enough to get hit by it. So finally, at last, what I thought was over at the start, hilariously, ends in turn 5. But he has done an incredible job. Who has ever seen a giant do so well? That was awesome. What a life. What a life of a giant. So that is my shooting phase done. That was the only shooting I have. So, and there's only one combat. This is going to be a nice short turn, sir. You do have a champion in here. So, again, I'm not going to declare any challenges. Do you want to?
No.
Very good, sir. So, it will be my Thane going first. Thane Thorin, the battle standard bearer. He has 4 attacks plus 1 from the Rune of Fury. He will actually he'll put 2 of them into your champ and 2 of them into the unit. So 2 into the champ on 3s. Getting 1. He's strength 5. He's killing him on a 3. He does. We kill the champion with the Thane. Heck yeah. And his other 2 attacks into the unit. Hitting. Wounding, another 2 go down. Oh boy, yep, and yep, okay, and then it's going to be the rest of the boys. It's going to be 4 dwarves, 5 attacks total, 1 for the veteran, hitting on 4s. Very good, and then killing on 3s for strength 5 great weapons. We do just kill another 3 of them, sir. That will just be them plus 1 of these gores. So you will get to attack back with your last 4 gores because they have spears. So 4 gores with spears hitting on 4s. Not gores, sorry, ungores. Oh my god, they miss them all. Yeesh. Okay. Typical ungores, right? But so I got 4 wounds. I've got 2 ranks and a banner. And outnumber, you had a rank and a banner. So we are losing by 6. Wow, and your leadership
7.
7.
Can't pass.
So I think you're actually down to leadership 6 because I think your Wargore made you 7.
Oh yeah,
not your Wargore. I can't remember the name of them, but there he is. So no pass. So they are fleeing. Yeah, look, I'll chase. Why not?
8.
Yeah, you're off the battlefield. And looks like so am I. Yeah. I'm going 9 inches right over to here. Maybe not. Anyway, I'll be back where this all ends up. And that is where they ended up. They did run just off the table, so they would be coming back on turn 6, just, boop, onto the table. And with that, we've talked about it. I think we're going to call it there. It's looking, at this point, there's just not much else to do. On Tal's turn, these boys can do a reform. Turn 6, they can move up. Meh. These guys on turn 6 could, on this turn could get over to here and then, charge turn 6 if they weathered the fire. These guys could potentially push over here into a position to get a charge off on turn 6 and then we're fighting there. It's not likely that they will win that fight at this point. This will either rally or it won't, and again, probably won't make the difference. So We're going to finish it there, people. We're going to finish it there. We're going to call it a dwarf victory. It was a close game, but that is it. That is the exciting conclusion to the battle to liberate the Empire town. And there it is. There it is. It is a dwarf victory in the end, but oh boy, it was a close one. It was a slim victory at best. But good game, Tal. Good game.
My pleasure.
Well played, sir. Thank you. Thanks for coming in. That was a heap of fun. What an interesting game in the end. You know, from the very sad woes of thinking that the poor giant had just died turn one because I'm an idiot and don't know the rules properly, apparently, to him in the end just romping his way up the table.
It was wonderful.
Amazing, amazing giant versus slayers, you know, which is just a perfectly thematic fight. And for it to have just gone on for as long as it did, it wasn't just like, boom, it was over. Because there was a point when I got to attack you back where it kind of, statistically wise, I was like, okay, giant's gonna die and now I'll have my slayers. But the narrative said no, you know, the dice said no, and it just stayed there jumping up and down and swinging its club and just crushing little half-naked bodies. Like, amazing.
It was a beautiful thing.
Amazing. It was so cool. I loved that. I loved it. Like, it hurt my little dwarven spirit to see it happening, but at the same time, awesome. Like, you know, nobody thinks giants are good, unfortunately, or at least that's what I hear. What I hear online and people saying is giants are bleh, they're no good, but that performed amazingly. So good. So cool to see a giant do so well. Unlucky on your ambush rolls. That didn't work out. Mainly the dogs. The dogs just never got there, unfortunately.
I would have liked to have seen the dragon ogres actually reach combat.
Totally.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, look, they, you know, they put the pressure on. They soaked up the fire. Had they made it there, they would have done mad damage. And you do always want to see those sweet units get there and do the thing. But this time, you know, once they got there, I just turned everything I could on them and was just like, hopefully this could work out. It did. And I think I was pretty lucky for it too. But yes, it would have been nice to have seen them get there and, you know, wreck a little bit of face. What else? What else was cool? Your big generals unit versus my little unit, my brand new painted unit. Of course, it got like completely crushed and cut down. That was a cool fight when you're slamming into my flank with the chariot. Super awesome. That was really cool. The fact that we finally got our generals units together after they both, you know, separately won their own little combats. You know, your general's unit against my Thane and warriors, my general's unit against the Bestigors. They both ended up slamming into those, pushing through, destroying it, turning to face each other. Like, such epic battle moments. But in the end, it was the dwarves that got the better end of that. Yes, the old Thane Thorek. You know, he's been thwarted by the beasts before, and he wanted revenge. Not against this particular herd, but he's had it, and so, you know, he's started to feel what he needs to do to kill beast meat.
He's got a taste for beef now.
He does. The lovely deep flavors of beefiness. So yeah, what a cool game. What an interesting one. That was a lot of fun. And it was kind of swinging back and forth the whole time. There was not really a point where I felt particularly confident. I was looking at it being like, this could go either way. You know, this fight I feel confident at winning, but like there's a bunch others happening at any given time that I was like, bleh. So yeah, that was cool. I love a game where there's a bit of give and take, and that was totally one of them, which was a lot of fun. They're great to see, they're fun to play, so hope you guys enjoyed it. That was awesome. But that is it. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, like, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, you know, give us your help for the algorithm, keep pushing these videos out there so we can bring in more people, keep this little channel growing all the way to glory. If you want to support the channel, think about becoming a channel member. It helps keep the channel growing, new models, all the things you want to see. So if you want to support us, that's the best way to do it. Share the video to any groups that you think would enjoy it. But until next time, I'm Stos, this is Tal. Happy wargaming, and be good to your mother.